Hello, good morning. Happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you. It is 11 a.m. in the morning, Monday. Just got to the gym. It's not a pre-gym check-in, it's just a brain dump. How are y'all, you gnarly Nincompoops? You're gnarly because you're listening to me, but that also makes you a nincompoop for all 5, 6 people that watch my videos. 4 or 5 of which I know exactly who you are. It's that one random person that I'm like, who the fuck? Who else is watching my videos? These are personal. I shouldn't have put them on the internet then, dumbass. Anyway, happy Monday. How are y'all? I'm having a good day, man. I don't know. It's weird. I haven't been super productive and I slept in, but it's weird. I'm driving to the gym and it's May 4th and it's fucking snowing outside. I'm like, what the shit is going on? Goddamn Mother Nature. Someone pissed in her cornflakes or something, I think. Anyway, like I said, I'm feeling good. I woke up this morning with a weird sense of gratitude, a gratitude towards the woman that hurt me, and for lack of a better word, broke me. And through no fault of her own. It wasn't intentional, but it is what it is. And I think the last remnants of her sort of exiting my nervous system, and I'm just grateful for that, man. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm not hurting at all anymore. I'm still struggling with things in life, of course, my own emotions and how I process loss, and the threat of financial instability and everything else that life throws at you. Everybody's got a story, I guess, eh? Some are better than others. Mine's pretty boring, but it helps for me to just dump my own thoughts like this. I listen to these back myself, and just to kind of check in with myself. Where am I? Am I progressing or regressing? In regards to the financial instability, I want to get that off my chest. So the client I've been working for is about a month behind payments now. So I've emailed them again today saying, like, I'd really need that money. I don't want to tap into savings. This is the whole purpose of taking on contract work. And hopefully that comes through, because they owe me a lot of money. A month's worth is quite a bit, for me anyway. When you don't living on savings, man. I've been eating ramen noodles for a month. Look at me, I'm dwindling away. I'm shriveling like a grape. And then the other kick in the nuts was my tenant didn't pay me. And I reached out to him a couple times, and he's explained the situation, and I'm trying to be understanding of it, and it is what it is. And I don't want to be cruel, but I think I have to. What it did is it finalized my decision in that I'm no longer interested in being a landlord. I've gone over the finances 5 ways to Monday. Today's Monday, by the way, using AI to do all kinds of financial analysis and comparisons and cost benefit analysis, etc. And right now, because I'm losing so much in interest, I'm netting about, I'm netting about 3% a year, which is not a terrible investment, but I get the same amount with a GIC right now, and high interest savings accounts with fintech companies like EQ Bank. They'll give you about 2 or 3% always. And it's money in, money out in the blink of an eye. In real estate, I can't do that. I could borrow money against the equity of the house, of course, but I don't like doing that. And the condo right now is high interest rate. It's almost 5%, or maybe it's 5.09 actually on my condo. My house is 4.79. I locked in 5 years when interest rates were really high, so I'm not getting a lot of progress right now. On the house I am, because my mortgage is about $2,400 a month. And that's because the bank wouldn't give me anything less than a 19-year more amortized period because of my age. And now I'm jobless and fucking, anyway, don't tell the bank. Anyway, long story short, I've done the financial analysis for months and months and years, and especially in the last little while here with AI and it just doesn't make sense, man. If I bought the condo outright and I didn't own a mortgage on it, it would be about 6.5 to 7%, which is a great ROI if I was retired. You get more in the S&P in the stock market, of course, but you're gambling. I mean, the money goes up and down, and if you want something stable, you put your money in GICs and liras or whatever. But in this case, the condo would be an excellent investment if I had it paid off, but I don't, and I need the money now, so it just makes sense to sell it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write up a rent-to-own agreement and pitch it to my tenant and see if they're interested. For the next 3 years, they'd have to dish out an extra $300 a month that I'll save and put in a trust fund, or not a trust fund, an escrow account or something if they want. And basically, essentially gifting them that money at the end of year 5, sorry. And that would be their down payment, and they would buy it off me for the stated price. So it's a win-win, but I don't know, man. If they're struggling to pay rent now, tacking on an extra $300 a month for the next 3 years might be a little difficult. But I want to give them that opportunity, and if they can't, then I'm going to raise the rent because I need to raise the cap rates to make it more appealing to investors. I don't want to what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to inconvenience them by having them to move out. So if I can sell it to an investor and the investor is interested in keeping them as tenants, then everything kind of stays status quo. And then last but not least, I'd sell it to a homeowner. But then they're getting kicked out, and I'd rather not do that to them. So I'm trying to figure out ways of making it quid pro quo, that everybody wins. But we'll see what happens there. But anyway, it made me think about this last night. I was like, fuck, damn it. Why am I getting the one fucked over here financially? Like, I am on thin ice financially. I've got savings that I don't need to be tapping into, and contract work that I've worked on, and they owe me money, and the client owes me money, or the tenant, and everybody owes me money. And I'm like, why am I the one expected to absorb these costs and interests? And my mortgage came out. He didn't pay me. I didn't know he wasn't going to pay me because he didn't say anything. And now I'm getting dinged for insufficient funds and had to jump through hoops of borrowing money against, the onus was on me. But frustrating as it is, I didn't freak out. And that was a good indicator that my nervous system is definitely on the amend. The other thing I wanted to say as just a contradictory word of advice to anybody out there that's renting or struggling with cash. Pay your loudest debtors first. And it made sense that he didn't pay me first and pays me last because, the RTB, the Rental Tenancies Branch in Manitoba, has pretty lenient policies for renters that you can't get kicked out right away. So, pay off your car loan because they can come and repo that car, and pay off your credit card because they can stop you in a blink of an eye, and pay off a lot of your debts that are high interest and low volatility absorption. He's got me by the balls, man. I mean, as a landlord, I can't do anything about it. It's a monthly process to kick someone out, and I don't want to because he's a nice guy. But it made me think. I was like, man, it sucks being the landlord, but as a tenant, it makes sense to pay your landlord last because you have most protections. Which is odd because it's the biggest expense on my end. I'm like, fucking, it's a mortgage. It's not a car payment. Anyway, I wanted to share that little bit of weird advice with anybody out there that is maybe facing some financial hardship. Fuck over your landlord first or last. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And I'm being silly when I share this, of course. But anyway, I thought it was kind of funny, and I wanted to throw that out there as a YouTube clip because people are always complaining about getting F'd in the A and how life is hard and everybody fucks everybody over, and I'm getting fucked over, and by the feels of it, there's no lube or condoms, so fucking weird. Anyway, I don't know why I went there. His stupid brain. Alex the dodo brain. Anyways, guys, that's almost 10 minutes. I'm at the gym. I want to go work out. I'm having a good day. I want to get back on my website building platform here in the afternoon, go visit my parents for a couple of minutes, say hi, I got so much on my mind, man. It's crazy. I want to maybe start doing 2 or 3 of these a day, not necessarily brain dumps, but other ideas that I want to explore. My itch my creative side, or scratch. Anyway, love you all. Take care, and have a blessed day, and make the most of it. And we'll chat soon. Bye.